Well, good evening. What was described as violence behind the walls of the Jamison Annex of the state penitentiary is now being called a gang riot. It involved 40 inmates and sent 4 people to the hospital.
And that's what South Dakota's top law enforcement officer says about the scope of the violence inside South Dakota's most secure prison late last month. In tonight's top story, KELOLAND's Dan Santella looks at what we know about the so-called riot and how several different gangs are allegedly involved. Good evening, Dan.
Hey, Tom. South Dakota Attorney General Marty Jackley says 30 of the 40 inmates involved in the riot have ties to gangs. Online court documents provide a clearer picture of who stands accused.
Among the accused in the riot are 2 inmates serving time for deadly stabbings, 2 behind bars for fatal shootings, and another for opening fire on a Pennington County Sheriff's deputy. The 24 different inmates face charges ranging from simple assault to aggravated assault and rioting in the wake of the violence on the afternoon of May 27th at the Jamison Annex.
These were stabbings. These involved different degree of injury. What I can state is that the 14 inmates at different levels had to be treated, and 4 of them had to go to the hospital for treatment.
Jackley says the accused have ties to 9 different gangs: the Boys, Red Brotherhood, Gangster Disciples, Bloods, Crips, Northside Mafia Gang, Warlords, East River Skins, and Vice Lords.
This is probably more than I'm normally involved with in a particular investigation, but as a prosecutor and as a defense lawyer, there is a gang prevalence in the penitentiary. I recognize that.
And the violence, Jackley says, was not random.
For me to charge rioting, I have to have 3 or more individuals with a concerted effort, and that's what I've charged. The timing of it, the nature of it, and the gang activity of it makes it safe to say it was fairly coordinated, it was specific, and I can't go into much more detail at this point.
Here's a look at some of the most high-profile prisoners facing new charges. Adrian Lund is serving 85 years for the deadly stabbing in Yankton. Luis Javier Perez Melendez is serving 75 years for shooting and killing a man in Mitchell. William Little Eagle stabbed and killed a Sioux Falls woman. Elias Richards shot and killed a Rapid City man. We've posted a list of all the penitentiary inmates indicted in connection with the riots. You can find that right now on KELOLAND.com.